So yesterday I didn't get too much done on my laptop, but I did add a feature I was going to show you. I just pulled those changes. It looks like most of the changes were in play state. We've got this debug option now, 1 or 2. And basically that'll just render different debug info depending on if we hold the second key down. So now I'm actually going to go and turn off our audio in full screen. Oh, it looks like I did turn it off. Okay. So look, if I hold 2, we populate new here we go. See that movement origin? So we can add a whole nother page of debugging now. I also noticed yesterday that we didn't have any move event logic for move event 3. So instead of having 8 move events, for move event, yeah. Instead of having 7 move events, we're actually, I think there's only 6. We just skipped 3, so I fixed our notes to reflect that. Sorry, my Windows is going crazy. I gotta leave for work here at 8, so I can't program longer than 8. I have to leave at 8:30, but I can't program longer than 8, so we're gonna see how much we can do in 45 minutes here. Let's hope we can get move event 3. I'm just gonna copy this pseudocode and then okay, here we go. Okay, so this is drop at least 1 stone in first movement grid. Okay. So we need to do actually no, this is wrong. No, this is right. This is right. Yeah, this is dropping. No. We have to select our first movement grid. There is a movement event 3. We just missed it in our notes. So this is actually first movement 4. This is actually 5. I think I had it right. I just messed up what was supposed to be movement event 3, which is your legal move detection. Yeah, so it's like, okay. So movement event 3 should be simple enough. We should be able to get, I'm hoping, 3 and 4 done in the next 40 minutes or so. So if we're moving event 3, that means we need to select first movement grid. So, as far as legal moves go, everything should be false. So, I'm wondering if, oh gosh, you know what? This is the only movement event that requires such a crazy amount of legal move detection, or orthogonal. Gosh, I'm so sorry. My allergies are killing me. Oh man, I can't even focus. Okay. Gosh, I can't even focus, man. Okay. I think we need our legal moves from our old code. So, basically, the first thing we need to do is store a row and column of the legal move we clicked on for our first movement grid. So we need to save our first movement grid row, first movement grid column, and then calculate our corner case legal moves and our edge case legal moves and our middle case legal moves. And then we need to falsify the ones that are either a capstone or a standing stone. So let us first save our movement origin row and column, which actually we can't save. Yeah, we actually need to calculate our legal moves based on our movement origin spot, not our first movement locked, because first movement locked is what legal move we click on from that. So let's just copy over our legal move cases. There we go. Edge cases, middle cases. Okay. Move event 3. So this is really jacked up, but that's we don't need this. Okay. I don't think we need this, and okay. First of all, this is just not crash. Okay. I really feel sick this morning. Got a whole day of work I gotta get hyped up for. Okay. We're not setting legal moves based on move locked row. Actually, yeah, we're setting it based on movement grid origin row. So if the movement origin grid row and column is a 1-1, then it's a corner case in the top left, and then we need to only render the 2 legal moves and then edge case. So any move locked row here needs to be move origin row. Okay. I would find and replace these, but I don't think we want to wipe all of our move locked row. So until I found out how to do like a controlled replace, I can't really do this much faster than manually pasting it. Now, we added this to our other movement event, no legal moves when placing stones in movement origin. If we take a look at placing stones in a movement origin, that's like what, movement event 1? No, it's movement 2. I'm actually not sure where we're doing that. No legal moves when placing stones in movement origin. Now, there's no legal moves. No, we falsify legal moves at the end of movement 1. Right here. Actually, we only do that to the highlight. Let me make sure we're not bringing over any legal moves. See, all legal moves are false. So I'm not actually sure where we're doing that. We falsify the one legal move we click on, but what about all the occupants? Dude, I don't know where we're doing that. Where are we falsifying the legal moves that we had stack control with in our movement event 1? Right here. That's where we do it. Can movement origin. Yeah, we lock in our movement origin, then we falsify all legal moves. Okay. So we're doing that movement event 1. So we don't need this here. But if our stone control is ever a capstone or a standing stone, then we know it can't be a legal move. So we set those to false. So now we should have the legal move. Okay. Okay, so what we need to do still is we need to render legal move highlights based on our mouse position. Because if any of our, oh, we need more movement origin in our move locked row. Oh no, we have it. We just need to update our locked column into our movement origin column. So move locked column is now movement origin column. So this is all the 2D array arithmetic to figure out what's a legal move orthogonally. And the way we do it, we just say, hey, if you're orthogonal, you're gonna get a legal move, but then we're gonna go and check and say, hey, if you're a stack control of something, don't do a legal move. And I think what we're doing now will actually help fix the bug we had before we refactored this stuff, because I think updating our move locked row was what was giving us bugs. So now we're not updating our move locked row and column. We just have a specific movement origin column and movement origin row that we're checking, and that won't get updated throughout the flowchart. It just gets wiped on a new move. Now we shouldn't have any locked variables here anymore. Okay, doesn't look like we do. I'm trying to find a tissue to blow my nose. Give me 1 sec. We've got 20 minutes left. I've just got work all day, so I know I'm not going to program after work because I've got other stuff to do after work. So okay, so we're locking in our legal moves based on our movement origin grid, and then we're falsifying them if they're a capstone or standing stone. So let's check our legal moves for a middle case right now. So we make sure we have to drop a stone, otherwise it's not a movement. We lock in our movement. Actually, you don't have to drop a stone in the first space, so let's make sure that's possible. If we hit enter, we should swap to movementEvent 2, which we don't. We have to fix that. But great. We've got our movement origin row locked, but none of our legal moves are actually swapping. So, oh, well, we didn't save this code, so let's save it and then try. Nope. movementEvent is 3. No legal moves to be found. Let's just make sure that we don't have to drop a stone in our movement event 2 in order to advance. See, we don't need at least one in our movement origin, because you can pick up all your stones in that stack and just move. You don't have to drop it in the stone you came from, in the grid you came from. So we'll just take that out, and that should fix that bug. Now, for some reason, let's see what our legal move rendering is. Yeah, we're just rendering our grid. So legal move at our mouse grid. Now let me see if we just take a look at our falsifying code real quick. Stone control is a capstone, okay. So yeah, we're rendering the occupants at the grid dot legal move. So this legal move right here should be populating with the right values, but they're not. Legal move should be true here. Let me do something, which is once we swap to movement event 3, we're going to do our legal move stuff, and then I'm just going to go ahead and say manually that at the very end, our grid 1-1 is a legal move. So legal move is false in 1-1 here. But if we lock in this, it's still not a legal move. So why is that the case? Even though we manually changed it. We're falsifying our legal move somewhere. Actually, right here. This one's fine. Okay, no. Look at this. If we're in a move type move. See, like what we render in the grid shouldn't make a difference on what value is in the grid, and right now the value is incorrect. So what are we doing? What are we missing that's overriding our legal move? We falsify all occupants legal move. Do that in a movement 1. We do that in a movement 2 only if stone control is a capstone or standing stone, but other than that, we don't really wipe it. Other than actually falsify all occupants legal move. Which we do upon a player swap. So We do it here manually. But this is in movement event 1. So if we're in movement event 3, how is our legal move that we're manually assigning to be able to true not getting true here? If I take out this falsifying bit, I'll see legal move false, legal move false still. We're in a movement event 3, so I'm confused. Like, our movement so look, what if right here we say we're just going to change our movement origin row to be equal to 1, and we're going to change our movement origin column to be equal to 1. So we should have legal moves in grid 1, 2, and 2, 1. So let's see. It doesn't work. Yeah, movement event 2, yeah, when we hit enter, that should be legal moves now, which it's not. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening, dude. It shouldn't be. Let me see where that falsify all legal moves was. We do it here if we click. If we click in a move type 1, which we have to, we falsify all legal moves. But I'm wondering if we can't just get any legal move boolean to show up as true in a movement event 3, which we're not able to, even if we manually override it. So that's really confusing to me. Now, we do have the proper movement origin, because in our movement, we copy our movement origin from our mouse grid upon the press. So our values should be working. And we can check in our second page of debugging that it's working. So you'd look, no movement origin row or column, but once we click, we have it. So these should be legal moves, dude. So either this is messing up, either the legal move option grid at our mouse grid, that legal move field, that should be right, dude. Like if we just hard code 1, only print out what grid 1's legal move is, then in movement 3 we're gonna say grid 1 legal move gets true. Where are we? How would we be turning that false? So grid 1 legal move is false, but if we were in a move type 3, which we are now, legal move is still false in that 1 grid. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Really don't get it. We should be populating these legal moves. Somewhere these legal moves are getting falsified. But it's not here. See, we're not turning legal moves to false here unless we click on the movement origin, which that makes sense. That's only once we click it though. That should only happen once. And then we actually don't need this because we falsify all of our occupants' legal move at that point. But that only gets called once. Okay, look at this. We have... Okay, I think I see what's going on. We've got an else if here, but then we're ending the else if right here. So our movement 3 logic is never getting executed. So let's make sure we don't have that there so we can execute it, and let's see if our legal moves are populating now. What is crashing? And expected. I don't know why this is yelling at us. See if there's two else ifs, we don't need an end for that else if. But we're still crashing. We're missing an end somewhere. what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do is here, this. This should be, I don't see what end we're missing, man. This being broken, I'm gonna take out these. So it needs an end. This one needs an end, I guess. At the moment. See if we're getting legal moves. Let's pray. Nice. Perfect. We just need to only render them when our mouse is over them, which will be easy enough. I've got to get going for work. So we've at least, this is how much movement 3. Here, let's just look in our git diff. We did most of our movement 3 logic today, which is just our legal moves. So this is all the code we did for that, for our old code, and then we aren't done with it yet, but we're gonna commit everything and say added legal moves to movement event. Event 3. Need to fix rendering. Okay. I'll catch you guys tomorrow and we'll keep chugging along. I might work some more on my laptop off stream, depending on energy levels or whatever, but we'll keep chugging along.